Okay, let us now look at the border attribute. Borders are usually used to compartmentalize an element, right? So that its content is visually segregated from all other content, right? And as you may imagine, specifying a border to an element lends a box-like appearance, right? So let's look at the syntax for specifying borders and the types of borders that are supported in HTML. So typically, the border attribute takes in arguments divided into three categories, right? The first term specifies the width. So that would be the width of the border, right? Is it a 1 pixel border, 2 pixels, 3 pixels, so on and so forth. The second argument specifies the type of the border. So there are various types possible and supported in HTML. And the best way to learn about these is to try them out on your own. Whereas a third term in the border value specifies the color of the border. So obviously your task would be to try out various types of borders, various widths of borders and various colors to get a feel of what kind of appearance they bring in. However, remember, just like margin and padding, borders can also be applied individually to a specific edge. Now, there is an interesting application of doing that. Let's say you want to draw a horizontal line on your web page. Now, let's show you how you can do that by using the border attribute. So, let's take the inside div that we have. So, let me specify a border bottom attribute, give it a width of 3 pixels. Let's call this solid. So, we want a solid border, and I want this border in white. Okay, so let me save this, right, and hit preview. Okay, so what we expect here, we expect sort of a horizontal line which is 3 pixels wide, and that is exactly what you get, right? This is a very interesting application of the border attribute and it's quite commonly used.